All right, today we're diving into Makar Sankranti, a truly vibrant Indian festival that's a little bit different. See, it's less about the moon and way more about the sun's epic journey through the cosmos. We're going to explore how this one celestial event connects everything from harvests to ancient legends and even to skies filled with thousands of kites.
So what makes Makar Sankranti stand out right from the get-go? Well, think about most major Indian festivals, right? Like Diwali or Holi. They're all tied to the lunar calendar, which is why their dates tend to jump around each year. But Makar Sankranti, it's one of the rare few that follows the solar cycle, and that gives it this really unique, consistent spot on the calendar.
Okay, so to really get to the heart of this festival, we've got to start with its name. It actually tells us pretty much everything we need to know about its deep connection to the sun.
And the name itself is, honestly, fascinatingly literal. In Sanskrit, Makar is the zodiac sign Capricorn, and Sankranti just means transition. So put them together, and the name literally translates to the sun's transition into Capricorn. The whole astronomical event is right there in the name.
And because this festival is locked into that solar event, not some shifting lunar phase, it lands on almost the exact same day every single year, either January 14th or 15th. That kind of consistency is a direct result of its astronomical roots.
So this brings us perfectly to the first of three huge reasons why this day is celebrated. And it's all about the science. It's about the sun's journey from our point of view, right here on Earth.
At its absolute core, Makar Sankranti marks the start of a 6-month period known as Uttarayan. This is the moment when the sun begins its apparent journey northward across the sky. It's a really significant celestial shift.
So what does Uttarayan actually mean for us?
Well, it's a game changer. It officially marks the end of the winter solstice period. So from this day forward, the days start getting longer and warmer. You get more light, more life coming back to the land. It's basically the universe's signal that the toughest part of winter is over and spring is on its way.
Now, let's move to our second big reason, and you'll see how these ideas build on each other. We're going from the cosmos right down to the Earth, because Makar Sankranti is also a massive, massive harvest festival.
We're talking specifically about the harvest of the rabi crops, the crops that are sown in the winter, like wheat and barley. For India's huge farming communities, this moment is just pure celebration and relief. The hard work has paid off.
And this really highlights the festival's deep spirit of gratitude. Farmers use this time to thank all the forces that helped bring in this bounty, nature itself, the sun god Surya for giving the energy for growth, and of course, the farm animals who helped work the land.
You can even taste this gratitude in the food. The absolute signature treats of this festival are made from til, which is sesame, and gur, which is jaggery. And these aren't just delicious, they're super energy-rich foods that give you warmth and strength to get through the last of the cold season. And finally, we've got our third reason. Layered on top of the science of the sun and the reality of the harvest are these incredibly rich mythological stories that make this day spiritually significant, a holy day.
One of the most powerful stories comes from the epic Mahabharata. The great warrior Bhishma Pitama, mortally wounded, was lying on a bed of arrows. But he chose to delay his own death. He was waiting specifically for this day, for the start of Uttarayan, because he believed that leaving the body during this auspicious time would lead to liberation, or moksha.
Another powerful legend tells the story of Lord Surya, the sun god, visiting his son, Lord Shani, who is Saturn. Now Shani rules the house of Capricorn, so this visit symbolizes the healing of relationships, a time for forgiveness, and for letting go of old bitterness. It's really beautiful.
So, when you combine the cosmos, the harvest, and the mythology, you get this incredibly rich festival. But what's truly amazing is how these same core ideas are expressed in such beautifully different ways all across India.
The reasons are totally universal. It's about the sun, the harvest, and deep beliefs. But the names and the customs, they are wonderfully unique to each region, creating this incredible tapestry of celebration.
Just look at this diversity. It's incredible. Down in Tamil Nadu, it's a 4-day festival called Pongal, where they honor the sun and rain gods. Travel north to Punjab, and you'll find Lohri, celebrated with huge bonfires the night before Sankranti. Then in Gujarat, the festival is actually called Uttarayan, and the sky just explodes with color during a massive international kite festival. And over in Assam, it's Magh Bahu, where whole communities gather for huge feasts to mark the end of the harvest. It's the same spirit, just expressed in so many different flavors.
So let's just recap real quick. Makar Sankranti is built on three powerful pillars. You've got the cosmos, celebrating the sun's journey north. You've got the land, showing gratitude for the winter harvest. And you've got the legends, remembering these sacred stories of liberation and healing. And it all comes together in this one final beautiful image. This festival is such a powerful reminder of how deeply connected we are to everything around us. And it leaves us with this question, doesn't it? How does a celestial event, an agricultural cycle, and an ancient myth all combine to lift thousands of kites into the sky? I guess that's the magic of culture, faith, and science, all flying together.